Hello everyone, today we have new video review, and as you can see, this time we are going to talk about fresh release from Eduard. It's a big set or collection of the sets in 1/48 scale, which should be handy with the Hobby Boss kit F4F-3 in 1/48 scale obviously, and we have a commercial sample here, so it means you'll get exactly the same stuff as what you'll see in this video review. So we are going to open it together and check what is supplied here and why this big will be handy for your aircraft build. As you can see, packaging is standard for this type of product from Eduard. We have large cardboard envelope, and we also have a short list of the sets which are included here. As you can see, there is a one PE set, we also have mask set and steel seat belts. And if I flip it over here on the opposite side, you can see some examples of the PE parts applied on models. But obviously we will open this one and check what is supplied here, because it might be something different, who knows. And we actually did not review the PE parts for this kit from Hobby Boss, so that's why it will be also interesting to see what is actually tackled with help of PE parts. So just give me a second to open this plastic bag and we will take a closer look together. In the meantime, I can also remind you that usually big ads are handy for modelers who plan to use all the, not all the, but accessories on their build. So they can save some money by getting big ad instead of getting this set separately, because it will save some money. Usually Eduard provides you with a bit more, let's say, attractive price, and that's actually the main selling point of big ad. So we have inside 3 sets. I will show them in a second, maybe just like this. Here they are. So as I said, we have steel belts, masks and PE parts. I suggest we start with PE because I can see that here we have 2 PE frets, which is quite unusual. So I'm going to take them out. So one PE fret is pre-painted, so let's zoom in as much as we can, and here it is. So here we have pre-painted parts. You can see there is glazing on the dials, which is also quite cool thing because it will give you a bit more, I would say, realistic appearance. And as you can see, this is a typical Eduard product, so there is nothing to worry about. It's just a matter of careful application on your model. And of course, you will have to modify original parts. You'll see it further in the video review once we will be checking the assembly manual for this set. But let me show you one more thing here. So we have unpainted PE fret with various structural parts for the cockpit, and that's really cool because even the pilot seat will be replaced with PE parts. It will require some bending, so I would recommend to get a special bending tool so that it will be easier and quicker, but of course you can also do with your own tools. But it's really great that Eduard focused on, let's say, various subjects or objects in the cockpit, and that's where the assembly manual comes handy so that we can understand what is actually replaced with PE. So as you can see, everything starts with the instrument panel. You have to sand it. Next we continue with various equipment and also wheel well parts. We also assemble various elements on the side control panels, side consoles, also on the fuselage walls, or cockpit walls if you prefer. Next, here we work on the cockpit floor, and also we assemble the rear wall. As you remember, we also have here the pilot seat, which should be completely assembled out of PE parts. And there are also some minor elements to add around canopy parts for the fuel tank. And here we have some minor things to add into the cockpit area, and I can see that various hatches on the wing will be replaced with PE parts, which is quite surprising. But in 1/48 scale it will be noticeable, so do not be lazy, even though it might look, let's say, as something what won't be visible on your model. It's still useful upgrade for such kit. Okay. Next we have another set. It's a steel belt set. as you can see, FE1064. I'm going to open it right now again, and we will check closer what is included here. By the way, this previous PE set for the cockpit, it did not include any seat belts. So basically, if you were to buy this, let's say, set separately, still you would have to get some seat belts because they're not provided in the original package. Here we continue with steel belts. So as you can see, they're a typical product which is pre-painted. It is quite thin, so it should be easy to apply and, let's say, band around the seat. And there is also, of course, application manual, so it is matter of combining several parts together. Here it is. And I think it will be easy to place on the pilot seat. Just be sure to glue everything properly. Here we have nothing on the opposite side. Okay. And one more thing is the mask set. So this one is provided in form of small package. It's a kit number EX246. So just give me a second to open it as well. It's also a resealable plastic bag. And of course we have pre-cut masks, so it will be easy to apply them. Basically they are ready to be used straight out of the box. Here you can see them. And I can notice that we have not only the canopy parts in this section, but we also have some masks for landing gear wheels, which is quite unusual. That's really cool bonus to have. So let's take the application manual and check what is here. So here it is. And yes, we will be covering the canopy parts, of course, and we will be working also on the landing gear wheels, which is quite handy upgrade. As far as I remember, original plastic featured one-piece parts, and therefore masks will be necessary if you want to get a nice paint finish, or you can just replace the original plastic parts with resin parts from Eduard, because no, it's a Wildcat, it's not the Hellcat. I wonder if wheels will fit, so feel free to write it in the comment section. And here on the opposite side we do not have anything. So what do we have in total? We have one mask set, we have steel belts, we also have two PE threads with various cockpit parts. And all this stuff comes in one package. So in 1/48 scale, all these upgrades will be noticeable. So that's something what might be handy for a bit more detailed model. And as I said, Big Ed offers a bit more accessible price tag. So definitely consider this collection if you would like to build a kit from Hobby Boss. Of course, I will be happy to hear your opinion about such release. Do not forget to write it here in the comment section below. If you like this video, press the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next video review as usual. Thank you for joining me today, and bye!